The following video is proudly presented by MightyOxTrading. All information contained in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not financial or investment advice. Good morning. Welcome to MightyOxTrading. Thursday morning, we got wildness already happening. Ukraine news a couple minutes ago sent the markets up and then down. Sent the markets up about 50 points and immediately crashed back down. Heading back down, now back up. So what looked to be a pretty stable night overnight has been destabilized. Thanks, Ukraine. Or, well, Russia. But, yep, now we have excitement and uncertainty. It's always a nice combination. So, give me 1 minute, and we will check out the markets overnight. So, good morning. How is everyone doing? Let's look at the NQ. This is NQ overnight. You can see we were selling off. Wild day yesterday. This is on a 15-minute chart. We can get a better picture there on a 5-minute. Started rising even before Europe. Pulled back a little bit at Europe open. And just kind of leveled off. And let's see. And that wick up off the Ukraine news is the high of the day. It looks like we have about a 170 or so point range. Crude oil's popping here. Let's check what it's saying. I'll jump over there, then we'll jump back. Crude sent a long signal 3 candles ago in the 30-minute. And since then it's gone up. Not fast, but about 40 ticks. It's been calmer. It's staying below $100 a barrel. A little over 3 points of range. So let's head back over here and look at ES. ES's high of the day was also that recent wick up. And we're looking at about 43 points of range. Copper's been a little up and downish. 15-minute chart. And we're looking at about 140 or so ticks of range. Good morning, Walt. Good morning, Andrew. How are you guys doing today? Gold. Minor 49er. Last hour, seen a rise of over 3 points. A small range today, 12 points. UltraBond pouring down. A little under 2 points of range. Back to our energies. Check out natural gas. Blowing back up. Yes, I know it's a bad expression for natural gas. Making new highs of the day as we speak. We have about 170 ticks of range there. Oh wow, Walt, where are you at? I'm all too familiar with those, but I don't bother doing anything when they happen. Okay, that's right. I think I knew that. Yep. I'm in uh, I'm in Illinois and go through 2 or 3 of them a year, maybe 4. Stay safe, Walt. That'll be my luck. I'll end up in the trade of my life, the lifetime, and then a tornado. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. The market's still heading down here. Market's been heading down. Came up nicely. See here. Couple pullbacks. Then we were kind of consolidating. It was starting to come back down. And then whoosh, Ukraine news. I'm guessing Andrew's in California. Earthquakes, sky choking fires. So oil has been kind of calm. So far, I wonder what happened. Oh, that was this. This was the reaction it had to that news. Big wicks down, big wicks up. Yep. Yay, I guessed. We come in today down again on the TCP, and I may just concentrate on the gauntlet this morning and not bother with the TCP for a day or two. Try and let it chill and recharge. So now we wait for the next opportunity. Gonna try and really work on the NQ today. And now we wait. Let's look, see if anything else is doing anything. Copper. Copper's been a bit all over the place. Gold. Little mess there. So we watch, and we wait, and we try to wake up. Crude oil, off that long signal, has made a nice move. Up about 60 ticks. Gold pulling back here. I should have taken the first short signal. That would have been good. Yeah, it's only going down a few ticks though. Oh, and it's reversing, so never mind. Never mind what I say. So my attempted 10-10, my 10-10 strategy yesterday on the FMOC news didn't work. I got filled to the short side. It went up by $300 and I didn't close it. It reversed and stopped me out. We're kind of consolidating here a bit now. Still slight grind down, staying below the SMA line, which is still slightly downtrending. I took a couple losses in the TCP last night. Yeah. I just wish I just hit reverse and took that long, because that that ended up being 100 points up. I mean, when you look at it, this is the thing about trading. Obviously, looking at the right side of the chart, it's, things are so much easier. But when you look at this, beautiful up move, beautiful down move, beautiful up move, little pullback, continues up, continues down, and you're like, how did I not make any money out of that? Good morning, Zor. But I took losses on both accounts yesterday, so I'm kind of regrouping, trying to figure stuff out. Morning, Chris. Welcome. ES trying to pop back up here. NQ still staying below its SMA. Still consolidating. Top of the hour is about 12 minutes away. Should see some more volatility come in there. More volume. So we're watching. We're waiting. Gold's on a long signal there, but there was a big wick up through the third band, and I don't jump on those usually. But gold's been doing that weird thing the last couple of days. And off that long signal, it would have already went 15 ticks. You haul 15 ticks, and what do you get? Gold made a new high for the day. Reversing off that band break on the 1 hour. Very nice long signal there. It's going up 7 points since that long. Checking my larger time frame charts. UltraBond making a new low of the day. Beautiful short signal there, but these shorts and this long would have been bad. bad to the bone. Beautiful in the 30-minute there. And get one in the 1 hour, but I expect a reversal. NQ overnight on the larger time frames. Excuse me. Oh, beautiful buy signal there on the 15-minute. Right before London. Why couldn't I got that the night I stayed up all night? Came up about 70 points. Now it's actually sending a short signal down from NQ. We'll kind of watch it. I prefer watching NQ from the more micro level there. Honestly, I mean, if you look at this hourly chart, it almost looks like this is just a weird pullback. If it gets back below that SMA line on the hourly chart, then we could be seeing some more downside. But I don't try to make those predictions because then I start having a bias that I don't need to have. Let's see if this is that up move. I said I expected the UltraBond to kind of bounce. Let's see if this is the start of it. So Zor, how's the trading been going? I don't think I've seen you in a couple of days. There's the YM. I haven't looked at that yet today. I'm starting to maybe take more of a look at YM as a possible calmer. Where's my other yellow line? There it is. Oops. Why won't that move? There we go. Kinda, sorta. I don't 100% understand it, but hold on. Let me get you a link to what CFT uses. Yeah, that's what Andrew's. That's exactly. Here's the link for it. So you guys can check it out, or Chris, you can check it out. But if you go to Canadian Futures Trader's site, he has a 10% off code. Just go through his link for it, or use it's CFT10. There's CFT site, so you can get the 10% off. You're welcome. That's my goal. I aim to please. Excuse me 1 minute. CFT is a great guy. He's helped me a lot with this channel, promoting me and stuff on his. That's when I always get the big burst of new subscribers. And Q or burst. Yeah. Yes. Yep. That was CFT. He's promoted me like 4 different times. Each time it really gives the channel a nice burst. Right now I'm kind of stagnant. I should build a website for this as well, but I just don't have the time. I need to stop having to work during the day so I can have more time to build everything. See, we're getting a long signal here on NQ. So off this short signal, this would not have worked so far, at least it looks like. Big move up there, but right into the bands. Getting pops everywhere right now. Crude pulling back. NQ pulling up. ES pulling up. I like ES better than I like NQ there. But it's pulling back again. Right into the band, so I'm not expecting this to go far right yet. Wow, lots of signals bursting here. Bombs bursting in air. Oh. But nothing's sticking so far. See, I was right about this NQ. It pulled back. We'll wait to see if it curls back up. It's top of the hour. Walt, you still here? You still safe, buddy? Trying to decide what I want to do here. NQ does look like it's trying to head up here. Maybe not. It's kind of iffy-ish. It's hanging right on those Bollingers. Just gonna wait that out and see if it laughs at me. I do hate it when it laughs at me. It's so rude. Yep, there's the pullback. So I was right there not to jump in on that NQ. Gotta watch, see if it bounces though on the SMA and tries to head back up. So we'll keep an eye on that. Right now everything's kind of wishy-washy. Short signal rapidly firing on ES. NQ sending us a long signal after that little pullback there. Or CL, did I say crude? I don't know. I meant crude. And crude pulls back as well off of that signal. ES sent us a short signal and now doubling it. And Q pulling back as well, sending us a short signal. That could be us a little bit of a pullback, but need to looks kind of rangy here too. Below this move over here is 14,534. We're at 43. Second short signal trying to fire there. We're at 38 there. Looking for a break at 34. Gonna jump in and forget it. Oh, big move down. I should have just jumped. Darn it. Wow. So, strong move down there. And the bounce. I was expecting that bounce. So once again, I should have took the first short signal. 43 came all the way down to 27. That'd been a great trade. We're waiting to see if this green candle comes back down. Pop back up by 6 points here. I got my finger on the trigger. Real quick, let's look for support resistance. Oh, VWAP. That's a good point there. VWAP at 21. We have support back here at right where we're at now, 26-ish. And then consolidated around 11. So got some resistance coming down, or support coming down here. So we wait. Oops. Pull that back up. So 3 green candles back up. Crude breaking a band on the 30-minute chart. Let's look at that. Doot, doot. I don't. Oh, wrong chart. Let's try that. 30-minute. What's it doing? It's just kind of hugging that band on its way up. That long signal there would have been beautiful. And it's doing the same thing on, ooh, copper. Okay, NQ's trying to maybe curl back down here, so we put our focus back there. Um, I do usually mark it in, depending, but I do look at what kind of spread we have as well between the bid and the ask. For NQ, I almost always mark it in, but I'm not going to say that's the best way. But it seems like every time I try to hit a limit order to get in, it goes without me. So yeah, I do usually tend to mark it in. It may not be the best practice, but okay, I'm filled on NQ. Gonna put my stop back here at the top of this move. Going for is a quick maybe down to VWAP and see if it wants to break down through. Nope, popping back up. Let's watch. It's a 10-point stop. Fortunately, I jumped in late again. Somehow I didn't get filled to the bottom of that wick. So the thought was about two or 3 points higher. So VWAP is sitting at 21. I was hoping for a breakdown to 21 and just a quick scalp, but so far not giving it to me, but it is downtrending. But it's jumpy here. I would not be surprised to see it jump up and hit my stop. Or not. Yay for email notifications popping right now. Struggling here at 25, which is right at my entry. Entry's acting as support. Oh, nice burst down. Right at VWAP now. Let's see if it can break through. It does. Oh. It's below VWAP for now. Struggling at 19 or 18. Ah. I watched this turn into a loser because I didn't take anything. Struggling here. Maybe. Hello, RG. Seeing 17 now in the bid. Seeing 16 on the bid. There we go. Still, it's struggling. Remember, I said we had a consolidation between 11 and 15, 511 and 515 earlier. Struggling here. Great job, RG. Think it would break 511 with gold and moving my stop to break even. I see 510. I saw 510 for a second. There we go. Uh, RG, I'm trading an evaluation account from Earn a Trade right now. Pulling back a little on this candle. Move my stop to the top of this candle. I want something out of this trade, so while I do feel it's going to continue to go down, I don't want to end up turning a winner into a loser or a break-even trade. I'm doing Earn the Trade. Nice. I have a funded account with Earn the Trade as well. Their trader career path. I've had some bad luck on that the last couple of days, so I'm kind of taking a break from it. Granted, this trade would be beautiful on it, but hey. It's struggling there at, if I hit 506, looks like it's going to pop back up. And took out my trailing, which is fine. So, got obviously gave back about half, was up about 360. I think we ended up about 180. Let's look. 7 points, so we got 140. Yep, 140 now on the gauntlet account. So, could have been much better, but thank you. Crude. Something that's a signal short. Thank you, Andrew. I look at everything, almost everything, but I mean, I mainly stick to NQ, ES, gold, and oil. But I also tend, I do take a trade here on the UltraBond at times, on copper at times. And I watch other things as well. Every now and then you'll see me take an agriculture trade. So I kind of watch everything. Hey Matt, good morning. So far 1 for 1 on the Gauntlet account. $140 win at NQ. Looks like I did get out at the right time. We're popping back up to the SMA at least, and to the VWAP. Decided to maybe take a break today from the TCP. Try and reset there. Not, I shouldn't say reset. That's a bad term. Just try and take a mental break from it for a day. Gold sent me short signals. I should have grabbed them. Nice move down here on gold. ES and Q sending long signals. Just don't know here. We have still have downward trending bands, downward trending SMA line. Hey Jimmy, how you doing? Crude, beautiful short signal there. Already moved down almost 40 ticks. Oh, another short signal there on NQ. Big move down there, 11 points. Do we want to jump in there? Low here was 506. No. Oops. Once again, I got my finger on the trigger. Cool. So we're like right there. Oh, so it just like when it came down to 506, it kind of bounced off settlement. Oh, now you talked me out of this trade, Matt. How's your son doing, Matt? Okay, jumped in on this little burst down. Tight stop, about 8 points. Trying to see if I can give back the gains I just got, or if we continue down. See if we can break through 506. And then 505, which is settlement. There, right through it. Let's see if we can get down through 500. Bouncing here around 504, 505. Back up to my entry. Yep. I got in 5 points late. I need to stop being indecisive. This would be looking so much better, looking like a so much better trade if I had gotten in right when that short signal fired. There's seeing 502. Do we break 500? See 500 on the bid. Good morning, Stephen Lee. It's coming back up. Back to my entry. Ah. Yep. Market loves round numbers. Oh crap. Thank you, Matt. Forgot about that. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound, I guess. There we go. I see 500 break. Unemployment must be going my way. Closing. I closed it there for a profit. So it bouncing back up. Not much of a profit, about 85 bucks. Yeah, we got 17 ticks off of that. Four and a quarter points. So 2 for 2 now, up 225, I believe it was. Yeah, up 225 on 2 trades. And I did get out at the right time. Saw that wick down, popping back up, jumped out. Try to send the long signal here, but it's at the SMA line. We won't take that. So looks like it's trying to come back down, but we're gonna stay out for now. About an hour to the bell. Do want to thank everyone for joining me this morning. If you're here from YouTube, I would love it if you hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. Feel free to say hello in the chat. Join, yeah, join Matt, Andrew, and RG, and Steven, and everyone else that's been chatting this morning. UltraBond made a nice move up here. About half a point so far. Copper's bleeding down. All these would have been nice signals. Gold, this signal on gold would have been good for 2 points, 3 points so far. Interesting, the ES. Oh wait, am I looking at it? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong time frame. That's why. Never mind. ES is sending a buy signal. NQ is sending a long signal. Ooh, a double long signal then yet. Below VWAP though. I definitely want to see it break VWAP. It did no problem making VWAP coming down. Then bounced off VWAP once. Hey, hey John, how you doing? So I'm gonna ignore that long signal. See if it breaks VWAP. It needs to break VWAP, and it needs to break some newly formed resistance at 524. A quick move up. I mean, this could be unemployment driven. Let's see what the unemployment numbers were. Don't see it. Let me refresh financial juice. There we go. U.S. initial jobless claims actual 166. The forecast was 200, so they beat the jobless claims. Pulling back here again. Nice bounce off VWAP there. VWAP. The VWAP. VWAP. Yep, we have entered the chop zone. I should make a graphic for that. Up, down, left, right, A, B, start. Gold continues to push down. How you doing today, John? Burl. I probably should call you Burl in here because you're Burl. And we have other Johns, so I'll call you Burl. Either way, how you doing? How's your trading been going lately? Choppy, choppy, choppy. But copper's continuing to come down. The metals are coming down. Oil, yeah, oil's trying to bounce. Agriculture, a little bit of moving up. BTC still hanging around 43. A little below 44. Choppy, choppy, choppy. Waiting, hoping. Waiting for some more entries. We're 2 for 2 today, so I'm feeling good. Not huge amounts, but we're up 220. And I mean, we did get long signals there on NQ, and obviously they were a bad signal. It needs to get back above VWAP and back above that pullback there that rejected off the SMA line about 524. Stephen Lee, I'm on the Gauntlet account today. I'm taking a break from the TCP today. If I did I say TCP? I meant to say Gauntlet. If I did say TCP. If I didn't say TCP, then I'm just 100% confused right now. But yeah, I'm taking a break from the TCP today. Down $500 on that account now, so I just need a mental break from it. Trying some stuff with NQ here, where I need to be able to get it back up to green so I can trade it effectively. Tapa on the 15. Ooh, yeah, big move down there on copper this last 15 minutes. Or actually last 6 minutes, really. No yellow. Isn't that how all trading's supposed to be done? Aren't we always supposed to be yellowing? Obviously, I'm joking. Before anyone thinks I'm serious. You definitely were not the only one to get hurt yesterday, Andrew. I know I was talking to John DeFore, I believe that's how you pronounce his name, last night on the stream, and he took a big hit yesterday as well. I was down 300 on the Gauntlet account yesterday. One point I was down almost 800, and I made 500 back. I just wish I could stop that. Like, I would need to make the 500 first, and so I don't have to make it back. Good, so much more positive momentum that way. Well, I have a strategy I play normally on news reports, and normally it works, but obviously it's not going to work every time, and yesterday it didn't work. I mean, honestly, it kind of did. Uh, I think you're new here, right, RG? So I don't think you know about my 10-10 strategy. I place an order um, right before the news hits, 5 seconds before the news hits. I place an order 10 points above the current price and 10 points below the current price. And that way, if it shoots up or down, it catches that order and hopefully continues going in that direction. But the the risk is what happened yesterday, where it catches it shot down for a bit, filled me, and then reversed. Now the other side works as a stop, so it's about a 20-point stop, which isn't horrible, but this case it shot down and I was actually 300 in profit, so I should have closed it right there. But I was thinking it was going to continue to shoot down and then it reversed. So was I up at 4 a.m. Pacific time, 6 a.m. I woke up at 6 a.m. That's 6 a.m. my time. That's right when I woke up. Yeah, that was on Ukraine news. I actually just got to my computer. I was looking at it and I'm like, oh my god, what's going on? It was literally happened 8 minutes after my alarm went off. Yeah, it was insane. And I was thinking we are gonna have some interesting days, but it was just quick moves. Shot up 50 points or more, well, actually about 60 points, and then right back down. Yeah. Yeah, I recommend to anybody. Let me jump over here. This is called Financial Juice. This is free. They have a pro version. I'm not sure what the advantage of the pro version is, but you can see all the scheduled news on the side here, and then it also puts in red anything that's can be affecting the markets. Here's the Russian news, Russian Ukraine news that popped, causing that huge move there. Definitely helps to have this up so you can quickly see what news is happening, as well as a schedule of what's to come. Make sure you bring some back for everybody. So NQ has dropped below the SMA line and sent us a short signal. But at this point, I think we want to get back below maybe 500. Right now we're ranging 524 to 496, and we are right around the settlement area that Matt mentioned earlier. Yeah, Walt Rhines, the guy that's hiding from the tornado right now. He mentioned it one day and I decided to check it out, and I really like it. Gold's continuing to bleed down. Might be at a low of the day. I forget. No, not even anywhere close to the low of the day. What was I thinking? But ooh. So this is another thing I watch. And hold on, give me a second because I need to change the color because you can barely see that. Oh wait, first of all, what's NQ doing before I go jumping there? Ooh, big move down on NQ. No, back. It's down to 503. Again, I need to see a break of 500 before I jump in. Back on gold. Let me just change something here real quick. That blue is very hard to see. Or maybe I just have old eyes. But anyway, I have found this is the fourth standard deviation band. This orange colored band. And when it hits it, it almost always reverses. It's like 90%. And we hit it here on this 15-minute chart, and look at the fall since then. That is beautiful. Matt coded a strategy for NinjaTrader for me that I need to get set up to jump in on those band breaks like that. So NQ, maybe? We haven't gotten the second short signal, or are we still? Oh, well, no, yeah, we haven't got. There it is. As it, but still, I'm looking for a break of at least 500, if not that 496. I don't know. Part of me says take the signals. Part of me says wait for breaks of resistance or support. You see, it's bouncing here, so I'm definitely going to wait. Yep, it bounced. Second signal went away. Gold trying to come back up. Excellent job, Matt. I didn't know you played CL. Don't tell me I've become a bad influence on you. Kappa popping Kappa up to the SMA line. And we're back up to the SMA line on that and Q. And you notice everything now is sideways. Complete sideways. Bands are sideways. VWAP is sideways. SMA is sideways. Hanging right around this settlement area that Matt pointed out. And as I say that, it sends me another short signal. Again, we're waiting for a break of 496, or at least 500, but 496. I think I need to see 496. Looking at the DOM, there's a bunch of orders on the bid around 498, 497, and 496. Pretty stacked. So we got the short signal there. Like I said, I'm waiting. Obviously, this one hasn't worked yet. These long signals did not work. This short signal is the one I got a little bit out of, but we were still downtrending at that point. Now we're quite flat. Considered setting an order at 495. ES is sending a short signal now as well. Oh, there we go. I should have taken the short. Although it did not. Well, it did. Oh, wow. Yeah, it blew down. It blew down to 87. Darn it. Okay, so I should not have questioned the signal. I could have entered at 511 and gotten 20 points. No, I could have got 30 points. Ah, man. Don't question the signal. Don't question. No, well, of course, question it, but. Great job, RG. Great job, Andrew. And I should have. I'm mad at myself. I could have taken. Oh, yeah, 502. I could have gotten in about 500. It was showing some bearishness. We saw that candle there wick down. I should have jumped on that train. But, you know, I'm not good at jumping. Beautiful, RG. Excellent. Congratulations on that. And this is why this is why I don't understand order flow trading, because I was watching the DOM, I saw those what I thought was resistance points with all those orders stacked on the bid, and it didn't matter. Not one bit. So this was a missed opportunity, but there'll be more as this continues to go down. Yeah. That's almost a 30-point move now. Off of that signal. 25, I guess, right this second. Yeah. And if we look at the bigger time frames here, ooh, we got a short signal on. Remember, for those of you here about half an hour ago, I think it was, I said on the hourly chart, this looks like it's just a pullback. And that's now looking exactly like what this is. This is an down 76 points on this hourly candle. That's about to close here in 4 minutes. You know, we had this strong downtrend for the last 2 days. Pulled back once for FMOC yesterday. Was kind of leveled out, came above, and now it's back below that SMA line on the hourly chart. And look at that, short signal fired on the 30-minute chart. And that would have been beautiful as well, 30 points. And short signals fired on the 15-minute also would have been beautiful. RG, is that based on a Fibonacci level, or what are you basing that thought on? I'm not questioning you. I love to hear what people, how people come to conclusions of levels. I think we haven't seen the 270 since turn back time. Looks like March 22nd. Leveling out here at 477 here. Cool. Kappa. Trying to come back up now. Secondary long signal. And we're retracing a bit here, and here's it tries to head back up. We're exactly 30 minutes from the cash open. Copper bounce there, as expected. Gold has kind of curled back up here now. At first long signal been good. Bet the second. Crude. Crude desk just opened, which explains that 52 tick pop up there. But okay, let's try to come back down. NQ's kind of settled down a bit. Gold now, yeah. So those long signals have been good. Both of them kind of pulled back, but now that's regaining some of its recent losses. It's interesting how this is the hourly chart for gold, and it's kind of respected that SMA line on these last two hourly candles. Up, NQ is now kind of bounced. It didn't really even reach the SMA line, but it's heading back down now. So far off that short signal, it's come down over 30 points. Off this one, that one didn't fire that much earlier. Just chewing through levels here. See, we had consolidation here last night. A little bit of a chop zone last night. Low of evening session. Low of today, I can easily check it here. It's about 441, I believe. 437. Somewhere around that area. It looks like 437.75. We're not far away from there. Currently sitting at 457, so we're 20 points away from the low of the day. Anybody else taking any trades besides me, Matt, and RG? And Andrew. Andrew took a trade too. And everybody's coming up roses so far today. Cool. Good job, Andrew, or good luck. Andrew, yeah, sorry. Good job, Steven. Hey, Skogs. How you doing? UltraBond has made some nice moves here. Up, beautiful move up, beautiful move down. Consolidating here a bit on Q now. Oh, awesome, Skoggs. That's great to hear. Really hope it does work out. Oh, awesome, Stephen. Excellent. I understand that. I definitely understand that. Didn't Yellen talk yesterday too? So kind of stagnant here now as we head toward the bell. They should only be able to talk like one day a week. So copper. So we ended up getting a nice long signal there. But a little bit of a pullback. 6975. It's up to 7035. Where's our VWAP on copper? Oh, we're right at VWAP. Nice. Look at how that's kind of just respecting VWAP there. Yeah, that's why I was surprised you traded CL there. It seems like it's calming down a little bit. These last few weeks have been obviously very wild, but it seems like it's calming down some. And we're kind of just settling here. Probably will not take any more trades before the open, but we'll see. Nice. Every little thing helps. So before the open, I always now like to look at the larger time frames. I honestly, yeah, I talk well today. Obviously, we're heading down on here. Plenty of room on the upside to the Bollinger Bands, but a big move to the downside might not be in the cards. I knew you'll get it back, Matt, slowly but surely. 30-minute time frame. It's got plenty of room. An hourly time frame. It's also got plenty of room. All these signals, by the way, on these time frames would have been perfect. Would have been absolutely perfect. So we head toward the open. 15 minutes to go. Would like to remind everybody that I do stream in the evenings as well. If you trade in the evenings, or if you're just bored and want to listen to me rant about how slow it is in the evenings, join me over on ShareVision. Link is down in the video description below. By the way, the video description has the old schedule on it, so ignore the schedule. It's every evening on ShareVision, every morning on YouTube and Twitch. I'll get that fixed up hopefully today. I keep forgetting about it. And as we slow down here, wait for the open. I got some breakfast in front of me, so I'm gonna mute, watch the charts. I'll cut in if anything important happens. But I'm gonna quickly eat my breakfast here as gold pops down. And Q trying to pop up. It's got above the SMA line here. Smaller candles. Huh? There's a little burst. ES also sending a long signal. ES is really trying to convince me with the double long, but holding off for now. Too close to the bell. Also, not really in a place that I'm more expecting it to bounce back down. That first long signal would have already gotten 12 points off of this move. That's interesting. Still expecting it to bounce here as it's hitting these downtrending bands. But I really got to study these earlier long signals to see if maybe they're good for these moves that come up like this before they bounce. I wonder when Ace is going to pop in. He should be here any minute. He's going to think I'm a stalker. Would have been a nice move off that first short signal. Could have got 15 ticks. Now it's popping back up. It's kind of rangy, but it's giving some decent, still giving some decent moves. I'll be happy to know that breakfast is done. Supplements are taken, and we're here to focus. Actually, I'm probably sure most of you don't care that I ate breakfast, but you know. Yes, I am. RG must have fell asleep. As we're here before the bell, nothing else to do. If you can remember to hit that like button for me, I would appreciate it. Seems to be kind of stagnant here today. Has everyone kind of shuffled over to the other major streamer? Good morning, Ace. There you are. Still spring breaking, I assume. I'm up every day at 6 a.m. and streaming by 6:30. So we're going to move over to our NQ and ES charts. We'll move the NQs to 5 and 1. The longer time frames of 5 minutes as we're waiting for the bell. Alright. In all seriousness, glad you got to sleep in. It's nice, I'm sure. I enjoy it on the weekends. I used to never be a morning person. I'm really still not a morning person, but yeah, poor Steven works all night. Yep. Another reason I need to move back to the East Coast, then I'll be able to sleep an extra hour. It is my goal to get back to the East Coast. Need to get you trading full time and out of that job, Steven. Then you can stay up all night and trade London. Oh, there's the open. I was not even paying attention. Oops. There's the bell. Popping up here. 12 points, 7 points. ES is up at about 3.5. Now we're seeing red on the NQ, just slightly. Again, we're seeing a little bit of divergence between NQ and ES to start up. ES is actually sending a long signal there. NQ popping up by about 16 points, but pulling back. NQ did hit the band on the 1 minute chart before this, a little bit of a pullback here, as did ES. NQ still up 13 points since the bell. YM giving a long signal as well. Ooh, big flush down on ES and NQ. We're now pretty much a doji candle here on NQ for the 5 minute. Has down 2 ticks. That'd be it. 2 small ticks. A little bit of green, a little bit of red. Sounds like some sort of song. A little bit of green, a little bit of red. Gold trying to send a signal here, but ooh. So that 1 minute chart looks ugly on the NQ. Green, red, green, but now it's trying to head up. It's got to break through that downtrending SMA line though in the 5 minute. Up about 20 points. Up 30, ooh, big burst up here now. Hit 40 points up. See if it bounces on that SMA. Two reasons it's hitting the Bollinger on the 1 minute, SMA on the 5. So all things pointing to pullback. over 50 points now. Nothing can stop NQ. You can only hope to contain it. Five-minute candle closes in about 25 seconds. We're up 50 points. See if we pull back on the next candle. As this candle closes, we'll check, see what everything else is doing. Ooh, another big burst up there. So 61 points up. Pull back a little bit here. See what else is going on. Gold. Ooh, gold still being bipolar there. Copper not really doing anything. Treasuries are heading down. NQ did burst up above VWAP as well. That ES chart looks ugly, but it would have been a great signal there on that last buy signal. How do you trust it? Meanwhile, look at the Russell. The Russell just sent a long signal 15 minutes ago and just said, hey, this is what it's going to be. Let's go. And that's what it was. It went up 6 points. Crude kind of pulling back, but nothing spectacular. So NQ may be trying to regain some of its losses here at the open. We'll see how it shakes out. Oh, I'm snotty all of a sudden. Sorry if you hear me sniffing. I'll blow my nose here shortly. Pulling back a little bit on NQ like I thought we might. Not a big pullback yet though. Up, and as I say that, it bursts up for 12 points. Copper is kind of rangy, as is gold. Gold, that's a weird looking chart for gold, but it's kind of interesting as well. Let's look at this. So this looks rangy, but this would have given us 15 ticks. This would have given us 18 ticks. This would have given us 22 ticks, and this would have given us, that's the worst one, 8 ticks. That's kind of interesting. Q still powering up to 567. We opened at 467, so we've gone up 100 points more now. Leveling here. Sitting at, we hit a high of 578. Gold again sending a long signal. Get a long little doggy. At this point, we need to see it get above. What's the top of this range here? Looks like 933 2. Oh, that was 934 1. So that looks like the top. I just took a long on gold. So it's burst up here. Not sure it's gonna hold. Again, I should have just followed the signal instead of. So it looks like looking at support and resistance doesn't work real well for me. If I followed the signal, I would have been in 6 ticks earlier. 8 ticks earlier. Now that hit that third band as I was trying to get in, and it's gonna stop me out. Stop me out. So I just gave back most of my profit on the day. That was a bad decision. So we're up 105 now. So that's not as bad as I thought. We were up 220, so I gave back. Wait, how does that work? I was up 220. Maybe I was up. I don't remember. That's okay. We'll get it back. That was a very bad decision on my part. I should have. I mean, I waited for the break, but it wasn't a big enough break. Stay out of that until that truly breaks that range. Even though the signal's been good, but they've been getting less good as this range continues. Which would make sense because if you're talking about ATR, I think ATR, with average to range, you're gonna get as things range, you're gonna get smaller range. Wow, how many times did I say range in like 3 sentences? Everyone got very quiet. And Q pulling back here, double short signal, but at the SMA line. See if it gets through. And Q trying to get back that entire move here now. 33 points on that candle, 17 points on the candle before it. Pull back by over 12. Things start getting hairy. It was a 15-point pullback. Now it's going. Where you don't know how to set a stop loss. That's doable. ES did send a short signal as well. That pulled back by 3 points. Definitely sounds like a handful there, Burl. Yep, so we had this pullback. Now it's down 20 points. So that was a nice trade, but how do you get in with something that had a 15-point pullback? I mean, obviously you do it with a 20-point stop loss, but you willing to take a $400 risk. That's the conundrum. Let's see if this continues to come down. Waiting for some other opportunities here. I honestly, I mean, I just didn't like this at this place because we still had everything uptrending. That's why I didn't take advantage of this short signal. It probably would have stopped me out anyway because I'm using a 15. It didn't come all the way back to 15 actually. Came back by 14 and 14 points at a tick. Don't you love it when it gives you heart attacks like that? Are you still trading TCP, Steven, or did you move to another account? Okay. That's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure. UltraBond squeezing down there. So obviously the short signal would have worked out. It's gone down 40 points, albeit with a 15-point pullback first. So missed opportunity there. Uh, Now, honestly, the best type of stop loss isn't just picking 15 points like I do. Honestly, what works the best from what I've seen, if I got in here and set the stop at the top of that candle, which was at 33, and we got in at 05. That's a large stop, obviously. 28 points. See, you don't really want to take a 56 point, I mean, $560 risk, but you could have got more than a one to one off of it. You could have got 40 points off of it, and maybe more because it's still staying below that SMA line. But you can see the big move back up. But I don't know. The other option, of course, is to watch for a pullback. And the problem is there, if you watch for a pullback and then if it doesn't pull back and just goes, then you kind of lose out there as well. It's just so hard to get a proper stop without risking a whole lot. Long signal here, so we did bounce off the bottom bands basically. Back up by 50 points, bouncing off the SMA line there. Kind of sideways here for a bit. Let's see. Gold is slowly trending upwards. And Q sending a double long signal now. Heading back up. Previous high 578. We're at 543. I kind of like it, honestly. Back above VWAP. So it's a strong candle up, 24 points. Pulling back a little bit here as the candle is closing. So waiting for this pullback to see if it pops back up. It's all the way down. That was a 20-point candle. So we want to see it get back above this candle here. This started this candle, which was a 45. I'm sorry, 545. Obviously, needs to stay above the SMA and above VWAP. Watching to see if it bounces here off the SMA. Don't want to get involved in a false breakout. But obviously, that first buy signal would have been good. Would have got us 20 points. We're filled here. Bouncy. We won $100. I should be doing $100 scalps, honestly. But we'll see. There we go. Can we get back up to 578? Maybe not. Ah. Let's try and there's all 560 there. Hello-ish. Ah. There we go. Taking it off the table there. I probably chickened out too early, but we'll see. We ended up 8 points. And we're now up $270 on the day. See you, Burl. Have a good day. So that was another winner. So we've had 3 winners out of 4. The only loss was on gold. Hey, maybe I got out at the right time. I see the red candle there. Hit a high of 570. Thanks, Ace. Still trying to push up. See if I got out too early. We're looking to see whether it could get back up to that recent high of 578. But it's struggling in this area where I got out, so big burst up there on crude. I mean on gold. Excuse me. 2-point candle up, bounced off the SMA and kind of went. Up there it went. Okay, so it would have hit my profit target and then even further. So that's a little bit of a bummer. But it did just dip all the way down to 36. What was my entry point on that? My entry was 49 with a 15. So I would have stayed in the trade, but wow, what a dip there that would have scared the heck out of me. So maybe it was good I got out, but this could have been a $600 plus trade. Excellent job, Matt. I wish I had the guts to stick with that trade. Great job fading in. Yeah, again, I really need to look at these signals. Let's look at this. I waited until the second signal fired, and I could have I got what I got, but if I went on that signal here, I could have got this whole 20-point candle here. This whole move could have been much more. Here they both fired at the same time. Obviously that was a nice 40-point move, although like I said it did pull back by almost 15. Those pullbacks suck. But now you see NQ's trying to send us a short signal. Even here, could have got in on that first signal, wrote it up for 12. So looking for 10. So I need to start following the signals more, honestly. So, good percentage today, 3 out of 4. Like to be up a little more, but is what it is. So uh, so here we're getting again the double short signal, and again it's right there, but a slightly uptrending SMA line and right above VWAP. And again, I'm hesitating on these signals, but look at this. If I jumped in here at 550, which is where this candle started, it wicked all the way down to 29. It's 20 points. I could have grabbed a quick 20 points and been happy. 400 bucks. Now it's bouncing here in the SMA, which is kind of what I expected, but I could have got something before it bounced. Still trying to send me that second short. I have VWAP sitting there at 21. That's quite a ways away. Chart doesn't do it justice. The bands cause everything to look so much closer to one another. Take away the bands and things look somewhat less. Chart looks so much better without the Bollinger Bands, but those Bollinger Bands are important to my strategy. Gold sending a short signal here. Everything's sending these signals above the, around the SMA line where I'm unsure. It's not fair, I tell you. It's not fair, and I'm going to whine. So move down to VWAP. So off that short signal again, it would have went 30 points. And further. So I'm gonna have to really do some studying on these signals. So it really is kind of a weird pattern here. Up, gave it all back, went up even higher. Now trying to give most of that back. Now it's sitting right on VWAP. Copper. Copper's been really choppy. I also call it chopper. Yeah, that was a bad one. Bad. Gold popping down. Wow. Big move down there on gold. Almost 2 points. I'm posting a link for Tick Strike. Matt sent it. There you go. That will explain Tick Strike. Sorry, you probably just heard me yawn. I apologize. I still am not awake. The crude, look at that beautiful, beautiful short signal that was sent there. It dropped full point. UltraBond made a new daily low. Actually, may have made a low for a while. Like, let's go check a daily chart. I think UltraBond's continuing to make lows, lows. Let's see, oh, man. Hold on. Yeah. So we're now lower on the UltraBond than we have been since looks like March 23rd, 2019, so almost 3 years. See here in the daily chart, we've basically been falling now for a month and a half. No, a month. Sorry. Really, we've been falling since Christmas. Just down, down, down. Crude's about mid-range for the day. Natural gas at new daily lows. So looking for one or two more good trades here, hopefully. Kind of settled out here. Obviously, short signal been good. It's pulled back, got above the SMA line, and broke back down. Should have jumped back in there maybe, but it's sitting right on VWAP. Kind of surfing VWAP there. Surfing USA. Crude's trying to pop back up here a little bit. First signal fired there. Second one trying to fire. It's already going 20 ticks from that first one. So, I'm starting to think I need to use the first signals, the 1.6 multiplier. See, this has already gone 24 since that one fired. NQ, NQ is looking like it wants to go down. I mean, obviously, we're already on a short. There it broke VWAP. Big 20-point candle down. Yep. Wow. Just as I said that, it does it. Wish it'll do that all the time. Oh yeah, I tried. I forgot about settlement. Good point. Big 30, almost 30-point candle here. So when it broke back above the SMA and broke back down, I should have jumped in. But VWAP scared me. But obviously this would have been a beautiful move here. Could have got in it. That was rude of copper to pie. I'll do that. 537 and it's down to below 500. Hey Walt, how's the tornado? And 3 for 4 today, up 200 and something. Up 270. Good. So copper took off. That was beautiful. Finally broke the range. Still hanging right around revop, yeah. Revop and settlement. Russell has just been decisive, so decisive today. It sent that long signal before open. $2-point stop loss, which would only been $100. Could have gotten almost 12 points. It sends that short signal. Yeah, would have, because of that wick up there, would have took about 3 points of heat. 3 points is only $150 risk though, and look at this, it just has gone 20 points down, even more. So I think the Russell is my answer to a low risk. Just in the evening, it's not as viable because it has a big spread. Even here, this would have been a good one too. Just had an explosive sneeze that I just got muted in time. So, we're approaching about 10:30 on the East Coast. Looking for one more good trade. Have not heard Ace say he got his 2 points. Sending a short signal. Double short. Nice job, Ace. Hello, Victor. How are you doing? I'm doing good. How's the trading going, Victor? Everyone that's working off of rhythmic connection, be advised. Someone just asked in the Discord if rhythmic was down. I just did a sim trade on it on Ninja Trader, and I'm seeing a little bit of hesitation. And you can hear the hesitation in the order filled. Um, sound. There's like maybe a half second to a second of hesitation. So I don't know if this means they're going to start having trouble again or if it's just a little blip. Natural gas just shot up. Holy crap. 91 ticks. What just caused that? Is there natural gas? I'm hearing the one talking about watching news. Ah, US EIA natural gas actual minus the actual 33B forecast was 28B. I don't know what that means exactly, but apparently natural gas liked it. Big explosive move up. Sorry to hear that, Victor. Take the day to, recenter and get back at it tomorrow. No doubt that you can do that. Get get that back tomorrow. It'll pop up there on NQ enough that it sent a long signal, but not taking that there. It's still hugging VWAP. It's a VWAP hugger. The type of reputation they get. Yeah, a lot of people don't like trading on Fridays. Do want to thank everyone for joining me this morning as we go into probably the last half hour or so of the stream. If you're here from YouTube, I really appreciate you hitting that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. Of course, if you haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. We live stream Monday through Friday here on YouTube and Twitch. 7:30 a.m. Eastern to about 11 Eastern. And of course, we're over on ShareVision in the evenings from 7:45 Eastern until maybe about 10:30 or so. Depends. I've cut a couple streams early this week because there was nothing happening. I'm doing decently today, Victor. I'm not doing the Trader Career Path account, the funded account today. I took a day off of that, just focusing on the Gauntlet Mini account, and 3 for 4 on that account, up $270. Yes, it is. I've had a few bad days. Yesterday was a bad day, so nice to have a good, solid day. As long as I don't end up giving it back. see L sending us a signal. There it is. That first one, they sent us, it pulled back. This one's trying to send it again. Looking like it wants to uptrend. I'm going to be chicken on it. And go with a micro, 2 micros. Kind of a big move there though. Nope, I'm still on Windows 10. I haven't been brave enough to actually upgrade to 11. You see, I'm waiting, kind of stalking Crude here. Did send that long signal. It's pulling back. Waiting to see if it tries to continue to push up. I'm going to go with 2 micro contracts. The very wide stop. That's really weird, Matt. You would think something that's browser based, it wouldn't matter the operating system. So we've seen the pullback there on Crude. So if it bounces off this SMA line, I've stayed out. Hiding lots of signals there. Oops. And Q trying to send a short signal here. It's been kind of rangy here. It's hanging around settlement. Now maybe trying to come down. Ooh, Crude just dropped like a rock, so it's good we did not get in there. It's trying to send a short signal there, but I'm not trusting that right now. Going back to looking at NQ here. Big candles down here. Is this a Yellen response? She started talking. No. I missed my entry there because I accidentally had 2 contracts on, and if I would have went 2 contracts, that would have actually been beautiful, though. Darn it. So, missed my opportunity. It's already down 22 points. I should have just went with the 2 contracts. Wow. If I went with 2 contracts, I'll be up $1,000. So I just had a feeling that was where the break was going to be. We got below that recent low. We can see it's been trying to come back up and failing. I look at that. Oh my God. That's a 40 point candle now. I am so upset that I missed that. That could have made my day. But that said, the fact that it was just a technical difficulty and I was right does make me feel good. I've been doing confidently today on trades. That's what I need to do again on the TCP. I need to get that the fact that I'm down out of my head and just work with the daily loss limit and not worry about where the actual P&L is right now. Great job, Warren. Ooh. How bad were you away from break even, Warren? Gold also did a pullback there. Hit a high of 39.4. Let's pull back to 37.4, so 2 points. Crude sending me a signal on the higher time frame chart. Let's look. Short signal on the 30-minute. Gold sending that short signal coming to the SMA line, which we've seen has not been a hindrance today for moves. UltraBond continuing to bleed down. Nasdaq consolidated here, but it looks like it might want to continue down as well. So, Matt, I think you were right about Yellen getting us away from settlement. I was we're looking at the chart, and I did not like this short signal here, but yet I like this one here, and you can see they're not much different. Why did I like this one more here? It was getting below all the recent support. Got below here, got below here. Now we have this one over here, and obviously it blew through it, but there was actually some room there, and it just seemed like the overall trend was down. Every time it's popped up, it quickly got knocked down. Popped up, knocked down, popped up, knocked down, popped up, knocked down. So I just felt like we were following on the downward momentum there. Plus, you see that the bands were expanding. It was giving it room. Here our bands were contracting, and here we were expanding. Good luck, Ace, if you're taking that short. So crude off that short signal. Remember, I was watching that long, but I was wrong. Obviously, the long there, if I'd gotten in there, could have got 20 ticks out of it. But here, it's already come down 40 ticks. No, more than that. 60. I should have taken that short signal. That's okay. Just consolidating around that 56 to 58 area on ES. Gold popped back up, bounced off that SMA line. Nice perfect bounce up. Straight line there on NASDAQ, straight line there on ES. Russell's continuing down. Russell's been kind of the leader, so yeah, might be seeing the other two break down now. Oh yeah, there's NQ coming down, 15 points. ES 2. The grind is real there, Ace. Yeah, it's totally sideways right now. You got a little dip down there. Actually, you might have got that right at the right time there. Burst back up to 60 here. Long signal firing on NQ. I'm not taking it there. But it's a 30-point candle there on NQ all of a sudden. Yep. 5-point candle up. Uh, Yellen's talking right now, Ace. Oh, Fed Bulliard's talking. I favor the Fed raising interest rates to 3% to 3.25% in the second half of 2022. Here's Russia's deputy minister. Russian oil output in April is expected to be 4 to 5% lower month over month. Fed Bulliard MBS sales are something the Fed may have to consider in the future. I don't know what MBS sales are. He also leans toward a 50 basis point May hike, but won't prejudge the meeting. MBS sales are not imminent. So there you can see all the red stuff there that was causing the market to move. I really like financial juice. And we have signals. We did pop back up on ES all the way up to 62. NQ popped up to 82, 482. Reminder that, speaking of the next FOMC meeting, it is May 4th. May the 4th be with you. I think. Hold on, let me check that date. Make sure yeah, May 4th. And we'll be doing an all-day stream that day. We tried this last time. Comcast stopped me. Hopefully today, this time it'll work. You might be getting an absolute overdose of ox that week because we have a non-farm payrolls that Friday as well, and I'm pretty sure I'm leaning toward it, doing another London session stream overnight into the non-farm payrolls. Okay, Matt. I'm probably gonna be ending the stream here soon, so I'll see you either on Discord. Oh, hey Yolanda, how you doing? I hope everything's going well for you. Was thinking about you earlier. Thought it was bad I didn't see you this morning. I hate that. That happens way too often. Darn those charts. Tomorrow's a brand new day. I'm not trading the TCP today. I took a $182 loss on it last night. Decided I was gonna take a day off, so I've just been trading the gauntlet today. And I'm up 270 in the gauntlet. So we got the double buy here, and again on NQ at below the. Again, it's below the SMA line, which I usually don't trade, but 63 up to 86 would have been another 20 points. Gur.com. Oh, no, at 69, not 63. So 69 up to 86. Still been 15 points. Gold made a new daily high. Climbing up. UltraBond still at its daily low. Crude mid-range. Copper staying above its SMA line on the 15. Meanwhile, we kind of just sit here and try to figure out what NQ is doing. Probably wrapping up here in the next couple minutes. Long signal on gold. This has been another interesting chart. Hello, Leonardo. I have one evaluation account and I have one funded account. I'm taking the day off from the funded account because I'm down about $500 on it, and I just needed a day break from it. So yeah, I'm doing the eval account right now today. We'll get back to the funded account tomorrow. You're welcome. Thank you for joining me today. Are you doing any type of evaluation, Leonardo? Okay. Well, hold on. We have AQ here trying to recover. I was just gonna say I was gonna end the stream, but I'm kind of. Okay, so well, I'm definitely partial to earn the trade. Great support, great Discord community. It's definitely the one I like the best. Top step is the hardest because it has two steps. Um, but yeah, and on earn a trade, you have a choice between the trader career path and a regular just gauntlet mini. Trader career path is on sale right now, and if you pass in the first month, um, you get refunded. Or if you don't want to do the trader career path, all the gauntlet minis, there's no sale in the gauntlet minis right now. But if you use my link down below, you get 20% off. Okay, so we didn't break VWAP, it's coming back down. I think that's what we're going to call it for the day. Leonardo, if you have any questions about Earn a Trade, feel free to send me an email or stop back in tomorrow. We can talk more about it. I want to thank everyone for joining me today. Again, I'm back on Share Vision tonight for the Asia session, and then back on YouTube tomorrow morning, 7:30 Eastern Time. So I'll see you all next time. Thanks everyone again for joining me today, and have yourselves a great day. I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. If you did, I'd love if you hit the thumbs up button. Remember, we do stream every morning on YouTube and Twitch from 7:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. and every evening on ShareVision from 7:45 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. and every Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. Also, I'd love to have you follow me on social media. We're on Twitter at MightyOxTrading, Instagram at MightyOxTrading, and Reddit at r ox market trading. Have a great day.